हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूर्वी। ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पर्सनल ट्यूटर चैनल आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड का चैप्टर नंबर 10th इंग्लिश का वर्ड्स नेवर डाई पढ़ने वाले हैं। सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। कैन यू मेक द वर्ल्ड अ हैप्पी प्लेस बाय सेइंग गुड वर्ड्स? क्या आप अपनी दुनिया को खुशहाल बना सकते हैं अच्छे वर्ड्स बोलकर? डोंट वी मेक द वर्ल्ड अ सैड प्लेस बाय सेइंग द बैड वर्ड्स? जब हम हमारी दुनिया में हम किसी भी पर्सन से अगर गलत व्यवहार करते हैं, बैड वर्ड्स यूज़ करते हैं, तो उससे हमारा वर्ल्ड भी दुखी हो जाता है। डू वर्ड्स एवर डाई? क्या वर्ड्स कभी मरते भी हैं? सो लेट अस डिस्कस इन दिस पोएम. So let us enjoy the following poem about the words and their role to make the world happy or sad. So, first stanza है, a word can never be recalled. It remains forever sad. As long as there is the memory, no word is ever died. सो जो वर्ड्स है वो कभी मरते नहीं हैं। जो वर्ड्स अगर कोई पर्सन किसी को कह देता है तो वो हमेशा उसकी मेमोरी में रहते हैं लॉन्ग टाइम तक। Speak sweetly, always use good words. Now, careless words once spoken can bring a grief to a heart, and often times in the memory, these words can never depart. So, careless words भी है जो कोई पर्सन बोलता है, कोई पर्सन बोलेगा तो किसी पर्सन के, किसी ह्यूमन के हार्ट में उसका डर रह जाता है, एंड ऑफन टाइम्स इन द मेमोरी, उसकी लाइफ टाइम उसको वही वर्ड्स फिर परेशान करता है। टू मेक द वर्ल्ड अ सैडर और द हैप्पियर प्लेस ईच डे इज विद इन द पावर ऑफ ईच ऑफ अस बाय जस्ट द थिंग्स वी सैड। सो वर्ल्ड को दुखी बनाना या खुशहाल बनाना, ये सारा काम हमारे वर्ड्स में है। इतनी पावर, इतनी शक्ति हमारे वर्ड्स में होती है। सिंस वर्ड्स लाइफ फॉर एवर, वर्ड्स फॉर एवर के लिए, हमेशा के लिए। इट्स अप टू यू एंड मी, ये हम पर डिपेंड करता है। टू सी वॉट वी से ईच डे मेक द वर्ल्ड अ बेटर प्लेस टू बी। सो बच्चों, आई होप कि आपको ये पोएम अच्छी लगी हो। मुझे तो बहुत अच्छी लगी। एंड इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी देन कमेंट करके मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताइएगा। हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूर्वी। ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पर्सनल ट्यूटर चैनल आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड इंग्लिश का चैप्टर नंबर 11 रोड सेफ्टी पढ़ने वाले हैं। सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। वी सीक एक्सीडेंट्स ऑन रोड्स, हमने रोड्स पर कई बार एक्सीडेंट्स देखे हैं। शुड वी पे अटेंशन टू रोड सेफ्टी? तो एक्सीडेंट देखने के बाद भी हमने कुछ अटेंशन डाला है, उस पर ज़्यादा ध्यान दिया है कि हमें रोड सेफ्टी के रूल्स मानने चाहिए। सो लेट अस लर्न मोर अबाउट द रोड सेफ्टी। सो इस चैप्टर में हम रोड सेफ्टी के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। वी ऑल यूज द रोड्स, वी वॉक ऑन दैम और ड्राइव आवर व्हीकल्स ऑन दैम। वी गो across them or walk on the pavement along them. In the cities, there are footpaths or the pavement along the roads. Those who walk on them are called the pedestrians. Is it safe to use the footpath if we are walking? Road in the big cities are very busy. They are crowded with all kind of vehicles like buses, trucks, cars, three-wheelers, motorcycles, scooters, bicycles, etc. Slow-moving bullock cart, horse carriage, etc. can also be seen there. Walking or driving on such road is always very risky. People in a hurry ignore the rules of the road and cause accident. A lot of people die or get injured in such of the accident every day. The best way to avoid the accident is to obey the rules of the road. Do you know the rules of the road? डू यू ऑलवेज ओबे देम? क्या आपको रोड के रूल्स पता है और क्या आप उन रूल्स को हमेशा ओबे करते हैं? सो हियर आर सम रूल्स ऑफ द रोड, वी शुड फॉलो दैम. ऑलवेज कीप टू द लेफ्ट while walking or driving. Do not turn to the either left or right before giving a signal. सिग्नल दिए बिना हमको राइट या टर्न नहीं करना है, लेफ्ट या राइट टर्न नहीं लेना है. डू नॉट क्रॉस अंटिल द रोड इज क्लियर. तब तक क्रॉस नहीं करना है जब तक रोड साफ ना हो जाए. बिफोर क्रॉसिंग द रोड लुक टू द राइट वंस अगेन. इफ द रोड इज क्लियर क्रॉस इट क्विकली बट केयरफुली. सो रोड क्रॉस करने से पहले हमको राइट साइड में एक बार फिर से देखना है. अगर रोड क्लियर है तो हमें बहुत ध्यान से पार करना है. While crossing the road, go straight. Do not cross it at an angle. Do not run while crossing. Walk fast but calmly. Watch out for the cars or the vehicles. In the big cities, you must have seen the black and white strips across the road. These are called the zebra crossing. If there is one, always use it to go across the road. It is safer to walk on it. You must go by the traffic light. Red light means stop, yellow light means ready to stop or move, green light means move ahead. It is safer to move with the traffic light turns green. If you ignore the traffic signal, you can be punished. While driving or waiting at the traffic light, do not blow the horn unnecessarily. It disturbs others and also causes the noise pollution. If you are driving a motor vehicle, drive it at a reasonable speed. Uncontrollable speed is dangerous and may cause accident. Always wear a helmet if you are driving or riding a motorcycle or a scooter. Do not overtake any vehicle from its left side. Give a signal to the driver and overtake from the right when the road is clear. You can see the traffic police at the crossroad. They give the signal to the control traffic. Follow the signals without making a mistake. Be more careful in the driving when it is raining. Roads become wet and slippery. Fast motor vehicles take the longer to stop. People often rush carelessly because they do not want to get wet. Sometimes they hold the umbrella also while driving. Chances of accident are very high on such occasions. Next, if you have to board a bus, don't try to get into it until the passenger have got off. Do not get off a bus until it has stopped. After you have got off the bus, do not try to cross the road until the bus has moved off. Many people get hit by the other vehicles when they step out onto the road from the bus. Do not throw the banana skins, pieces of broken glass, or the blades on the road. They may cause injuries to the pedestrians and can damage the vehicle's tires. Do not use the mobile phone while you are driving. Better to use sight to use it safely. You can thus avoid accident. Do not stand in the middle of the road to talk to someone. Do not park your vehicles on any place. Park it at the right place. Do not burn the firecrackers on the roadside, nor throw them on the road after burning it. All of us should have the sense of road safety. It is a quality that we should have to be called educated, cultured and the civilized. I hope कि आपको रोड सेफ्टी के सारे रूल्स पता चल गए होंगे और आपको इन सभी रूल्स का फॉलो करना है. हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूर्वी. On behalf of Personal Tutor Channel, आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड इंग्लिश का चैप्टर नंबर 12 पुन्नाधाई अ सैक्रिफाइस फॉर मदरलैंड पढ़ने वाले हैं। सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। पुन्नाधाई द लॉयल नर्स। Whose picture is this? Do you know something about the great sacrifice of her? ये पिक्चर किसकी है? क्या आपको पता है कि इस पिक्चर में सैक्रिफाइस किसने किया है? So let us read the following story to know more about the Punnadhai and a great sacrifice for her motherland. Punnadhai was the royal maid of the Rani Karnavati, wife of Maharana Sangram Singh, Rana Sangha of Mewar. Before committing Zohar, she called her little son Uday Singh faithful nurse and said, Punna, my lord awaits me in the heaven. I entrust the future king of Mewar to your care. You will be his mother hereafter, not I. Promise me to protect him till he is able to rule his people. Panna accepted the great responsibility with the tears in her eyes. He will be my son hereafter, O Queen, she said sobbingly. Prince Vikramadit, an unworthy ruler, was already unpopular in Mewar. The high-spirited and the brave men of Mewar could not tolerate his cruelty, insolence, and the injustice. They murdered him. Banbir, the son of Rana Sangas, both Prithviraj, was then chosen to rule during the minority of Prince Uday Singh. He was both ambitious and cunning. He wanted the throne, so he decided to kill the Uday Singh. He was neither noble nor the kind. He awaited the approach of the night to kill the child Uday Singh. Now the night has fallen. Little Uday Singh has just taken his food and gone to bed. Punna had just lulled him into the deep sleep. Suddenly she heard greater uproar in the direction of the woman's quarter. An old maidservant had just arrived to pick up the remains of the prince's meal. What is the noise about? asked Punna anxiously. Bambir, the new ruler, is eager to sack the throne permanently for himself. He wanted to murder the young prince Uday Singh, whispered the old woman in the trembling voice. Without wasting the moment, Pama took up the little prince. She hid him in a fruit basket. She covered the basket with the leaves. She handed it to a woman. She ordered the woman, take it and hide it among the bushes on the riverbed. Then she put her own child in the place of Uday Singh, and she was just in time. Bambi rushed inside the apartment almost the next moment. Where is the Prince Uday Singh? thundered Bambi. With a painful heart, she pointed to the cruel. With a broken heart, she whispered the cruel dagger thrust missilery into the tender body of her own son. Can you imagine her feeling at that time? She saved Uday Singh, but sacrificed her son. Nor called the Punna straight to mourn her dead child. As soon as the cruel Bambi left the hall, she ran to the riverbed. She carried the Uday Singh far into the mountains to a spot of safety. Then Pannadhai, the royal nurse, fulfilled her promise to the departed queen. What a great sacrifice of an unlettered maid servant for motherland. हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूरी ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पर्सनल ट्यूटर चैनल। आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड इंग्लिश का चैप्टर नंबर 13 द कंप्यूटर पढ़ने वाला है. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं. टुडे कंप्यूटर्स आर बैंक्स used not in the big factories, industries, shops and the hotels but also in homes. आजकल कंप्यूटर से बड़ी बड़ी फैक्ट्रीज, शॉप्स और होटल्स में ही नहीं बल्कि घरों में भी काम आते हैं. डू यू नो हाउ कंप्यूटर इज मेड एंड हाउ इट वर्क? क्या आपको पता है कि कंप्यूटर कैसे बना है और इसका वर्क क्या है, कैसे वर्क करता है? सो लेट अस accompany Anjali and Ankur who are going to visit a computer factory. Mrs. Surani Singh, the neighbor of Anjali and Ankur, works in a computer factory. One morning, Anjali and Ankur go to visit her in the factory. They are taken to the demonstration room where Mrs. Singh receives them. Anjali, good morning, Auntie. Mrs. Singh, good morning, children. Anjali, Auntie, we hope we have not disturbed you. Mrs. Singh, no, not at all. It's a pleasure. Please have a seat. What can I do for you? Anjali, well, Auntie, in fact, we have come here to know about the... Mrs. Singh, really? Well, I would certainly like to help you. Look, this is one. It is nothing more than grains of sand. These grains of sand are called the silicons. These form the base of thousands of very small transistors and the microchips which make the computer. Anjali, it's really interesting. How was it invented, Auntie? Mrs. Singh, well, my dear children, do you know what a calculator is? Ankur, yes, Auntie. A calculator is a machine which makes addition, subtraction, multiplication and the division fast and accurately. Mrs. Singh, right. Now listen, the world's first calculator was developed in China. The Japanese son soon picked up the idea and developed better calculator. In the 16th century, the Russian improved upon it. The first electronic computer was built at the University of Pennsylvania in the US in 1946. It was a huge machine. Computers of different size have been built since then. Anjali, thanks Auntie for giving this information. Ankur, now Auntie, please tell us how a computer is useful. Mrs. Singh, you know, at railway station and the big hotels, it is used for making the reservation. In the bank, it can keep the accounts easily. It is also used in the homes. Ankur, in homes, why do people like to have it in the homes? Mrs. Singh, well, it is very useful machine for homes. It can provide the information like telephone number, address, keep the accounts and pass on messages. It can provide the interesting games. It may also teach the children. Ankur, can it teach Auntie? Mrs. Singh, oh yes, it can. Books are slowly being replaced by the computers in many countries. Anjali, really? I cannot believe it. Mrs. Singh, now I will show an interesting thing. Look, there is a toy car on their table. Now I will push this button of the computer and the car will start. It can control its speed, change its direction or stop it with the help of computer. Ankur, look Anjali, how interesting. Mrs. Singh, and look at the big computer. It may tell us if there is any fault in any machine in the factory. A computer can also keep the information and tell us when we need it. It works almost like a human brain. Anjali, Auntie, I think a computer is a substitute for human brain. Mrs. Singh, no, not really. A computer cannot feel or think like a man. It hasn't got the common sense. It is just a support to our Brain. Ankur, where can we learn Auntie how to use a computer? Mrs. Singh. Well, the computer science is being taught not only in the colleges but also in many schools. Anjali, thank you, Auntie, for this information. We would like to join such a course. बच्चों कैसा लगा आपको ये चैप्टर? आई थिंक आप लोगों को भी कंप्यूटर क्लासेस ज्वाइन करनी चाहिए, कंप्यूटर में इंटरेस्ट बढ़ाना चाहिए, क्योंकि इन फ्यूचर सभी चीज़ कंप्यूटराइज हो जाएगी. इवन हमारे बुक्स भी कन्वर्ट हो जाएगी कंप्यूटर्स में, जैसे कि अभी लॉकडाउन के सिचुएशन में हुआ था. हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूर्वी ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पर्सनल ट्यूटर चैनल. आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड इंग्लिश का चैप्टर नंबर 14 ओपनिंग एन अकाउंट पढ़ने वाले हैं. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं. हैव यू एवर विजिटेड अ बैंक? क्या आप कभी बैंक गए हैं? डू पीपल डिपॉजिट मनी इन द बैंक? क्या आप लोगों ने कभी बैंक में जाके पैसे डिपॉजिट करे हैं? डू दे हैव द अकाउंट इन द बैंक? क्या उनका उसी बैंक में अकाउंट होता है? एंड डू यू नो हाउ अ बैंक अकाउंट इज ओपन? आप लोगों को पता है बैंक अकाउंट कैसे खोलते हैं? सो लेट अस रीड द टेक्स्ट टू नो द प्रोसेस फॉर ओपनिंग एन अकाउंट इन अ बैंक. तो यहाँ पर हम प्रोसेस जानेंगे. ज्योति's examination were over, but her brother's examination were not over yet. So her parents decided that they would not go anywhere during the vacations. What should I do during the summer vacations? Asked Jyoti to her friend Nalima. Nalima suggested that she could run the hobby classes, and Jyoti did so. She was delighted to earn 5,000 rupees during the vacation. Her mother asked her to deposit the money in the bank, so she went to the bank. She was given an application form by the clerk. He also told her how to fill in this form. She did as she was told. She filled in the form, fixed her photographs, and returned it to the clerk. The entries were checked by the head clerk, Mr. Santosh. Then her specimen signature was attested by the manager. After that, she was given a pay-in slip. She fills in the slip. She handed over 5,000 rupees along with the slip to the cashier. The money was deposited by him, and she was given a receipt from it. She has got the account number. Then the clerk asked her to come to the bank after 2 days. She went there after 2 days. She was given a passbook and a checkbook. The entry of the deposit money was there in the passbook, and it was made by a computer. So now she has an account with the bank. Whenever she does some work during the holidays and gets some money, she deposits it in the bank. She does so because she knows her money is safe in the bank and it will grow there. She will get interest on it. She can also withdraw the money from the bank whenever she needs. She can use a checkbook to withdraw the money. Isn't she very wise? क्या वो बहुत ज़्यादा बुद्धिमान है? So what do you think बच्चों? आपको समझ में आया बैंक में अकाउंट कैसे बनाना है, खुलवाना है? सो अगर आपका अकाउंट नहीं है तो आप अभी जब भी आप वीडियो सुनेंगे प्लीज़ आप जाइए और अकाउंट खुलवाइए. इट्स वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूर्वी ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पर्सनल ट्यूटर चैनल. आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड इंग्लिश का चैप्टर नंबर 15 द मॉनसून फेयर पढ़ने वाले हैं. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं. द मॉनसून फेयर. सो डू यू एंजॉय गोइंग टू फेयर और मेला? क्या आपको भी मेले में जाना, फेयर में जाना पसंद है? Which festivals are celebrated with the melas in our places? हमारी प्लेसेस पर जहाँ पर हम रहते हैं वहाँ पर कौन सा फेस्टिवल सेलिब्रेट होता है, कौन से फेस्टिवल के बेसिस पर मेला लगता है? शेयर विथ योर फ्रेंड्स द मेला यू लाइक द मोस्ट एंड टेल देम ऑल दैट इज़ देयर इन द मेला। सो आपको ये अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करना है और ये आपको मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट करके भी बताना है कि आप कौन सी प्लेस से, आपके यहाँ पर मेला किस टाइप से लगता है, क्या क्या स्टॉल्स लगती है, ऑल दिस है। The fair described in the poem here is the one held in the Udaipur, Rajasthan. The fair stretches from the shore in Nepal of the Fateh Sagar to the Sahelion ki Badi. Large crowds of men and women from the entire town and the surrounding are as seen celebrating together all day. The fair lasts for the 2 days, and the last day is of women's only. Let's read and enjoy this poem. The roads are blocked, the people flocked, from the village far and near to the monsoon fair here. Decorated dolls with skirts of foil, a dog that crawls and a snake that coils, are some of the wares at the monsoon fair. Gur ghevar and jalebi, petha and gulab halwa, chaat, corn and pani puri, namkeen and malpua are some of the treats on the monsoon streets. Trembling boxes on the merry-go-round, dragon swings and driving car, tooting horns with great big sound, shooting arrows with the stars are some of the games on the monsoon lands. बच्चों कैसा लगा आपको ये मानसून फेयर? आपको ये बताना है कि आपके एरिया में किस टाइप का फेयर लगता है, फेयर में कौन से फेस्टिवल के आसपास फेयर लगता है, क्या क्या स्टॉल्स लगती है, कौन कौन से झूले आते हैं, आप लोग किस टाइप से एंजॉय करते हैं, और जो भी है वो सब आपको मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट करके ज़रूर बताना है। हेलो बच्चों, हाय पूर्वी ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ पर्सनल ट्यूटर चैनल। आज हम लोग क्लास 6 राजस्थान बोर्ड इंग्लिश का चैप्टर नंबर 16 स्वामी त्योन राम जी पढ़ने वाले हैं। सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। Whose picture is this? Do you know something about him? Let us learn more about स्वामी त्योन राम जी। ये किसकी पिक्चर है? क्या हमको इनके बारे में कुछ पता है? चलो नहीं पता है तो हम इस चैप्टर में पढ़ते हैं। Swami Tyon Ramji was born at the village of Khadu, district Hyderabad of the Sindhu Pradesh, which was presently in the Pakistan, on July 6, 1887. His father's name was Chelaram and mother's name was Krishna Devi. They were religious and a cultured person. Mother lured Shivoham to make the child sleep. So the child Theoram acquired the good and the religious qualities from his childhood. He liked and sang the devotional songs. Even he would ask his friend to sing Ramdhuni. In the school too, he would sing the devotional songs. He would serve the Sris and the sages who visited his homes. He would listen to their kirtan. He performed miracles right after his boyhood. Once he went with his companions to the bank of river Sindhu. The companions started bathing in the river. Tyun Ram didn't bath. He took care of his companion's cloth. Suddenly, a companion named Khillu started roaring. All the child started crying. Tyun Ram immediately jumped in the river. He brought the child alive out of the river. Tyun Ram's age was only 12 years at that time. At the age of 16, he became the disciple of Sufi Sant Asharamji and started pressing satsang. For the propagation of the Sanatan Dharma, he formed a Sant Mandali, a group of Sikhs. It was named Prem Prakash Sampradaya. The core tenet of the cult was to turn people to God and to maintain the religious harmony by propagating the Vedic culture. He never criticized any religions. He had dedicated for both the bhakti and the karma. Some of the books composed by him was Prem Prakash Granth Brahmadarshini. He imparted 16 teachings to his followers. He left the world on 6 June 1944 forever. His disciple Swami Sarvanandji brought his cut remains to Jaipur. Amarpura temple has been built for him and the Samadhi has been constructed in it. His statue has fixed in this beautiful temple with its minarets and a dome over it. Annual celebration in his honor and the memory are held here every year in the Krishna month. People from foreign countries also visit the holy place. Swami Tyun Ramji ashrams has been built in the various cities such as Haridwar, Ajmer, Pune, Nasik, Indore, Baroda, Delhi, Agra, Lucknow, etc. The ashram has been built in the foreign countries too. Satsang and the kirtan are organized in this ashram in the morning and in the evening. Grains, cloth and other things are donated to the needy. बच्चों आई होप कि आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो एंड इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी देन कमेंट इन कमेंट सेक्शन थैंक यू हैव अ नाइस डे